Hello and good evening. My name is John, and I am joined by.
PG.
And
And
we're
I've
here.
got a flashlight under my
Ooh,
mouth.
it
Yeah,
it's spooky season.
it
It's
is.
also we're out of hog season, so hogs are out of
Yes,
season. It's like McRib is back, so all our hogs are going to them.
yes.
We're here playing the
We
letter.
somehow,
Yeah.
yes, we
This is.
somehow managed to exhaust hogs, and
Yes.
now it's.
I don't know how it's possible. I never thought it'd be possible, but so this is the letter. It has a content warning, which I'll read at the front. This game deals with mature themes. It showcases scenes that some may find disturbing, unethical, and triggering. It also contains offensive language, racial slurs, sexual themes, gore, and violence. Player discretion is advised. So they have more things posted in their Steam forum. Hopefully, it won't get in our way, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, if anybody watching this is hoping to hear us say some racial
We're
slurs,
gonna.
yeah, that's not gonna happen.
What the heck? Full screen. Come on, people. Get your UX in a row here.
Oh,
All right, let's hit new. This is a visual novel. It's not a hog.
yeah, okay.
Ooh, spoopy. Prologue. The Emigrad Mansion. Okay, first up, the animation. Tree moving, rain coming down. Nice.
Oh,
It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxembourg, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous, and bustling town. However,
why?
hey, it's
Sorry.
Dyslexia Awareness Month. Please respect my people. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Oh, wow, topical. Their
Yeah.
riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to the only child, Lady Charlotte Emigrad. ... Mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After later,
Doesn't look like 1620s.
no,
mansion.
it doesn't. Yeah. After Lady Charlotte, it looks like poured cement in most places.
Yeah.
Lady Charlotte committed suicide. The great house was eventually left uninhabited, and that's when it began. They started filming Big Brother 4 inside the house. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly.
Why are the halls hollowed?
Because they're empty.
They're not. Well, that's hollow. I guess hollow. But
Me-
like,
could be a translation.
was it supposed to? Yeah. Was it supposed to be like hollowed, like?
Not. I don't
sacred?
think it's sacred. No, I think it's like empty
Okay.
halls. I think that's a
Okay.
translation of emptied halls. Is it
Alright.
hollowed?
Okay.
People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. This would benefit from some dramatic commas. I would say this writing definitely needs some dramatic commas. Even after 400 years, there they are. These stories remain, dramatic comma, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legends and curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, now there's commas all over the place. The current owners
Yeah.
are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax.
Wow.
With little regard to the truth, they had Briar Reality Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box. Is that box supposed to be capital? Is Pandora's box like a proper noun, or is it just Pandora?
It's.
Could go either way.
I mean, yeah.
The secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Oh, so this is the narrator giving us like
Yeah.
oh, it's the prologue. Yeah, of course they're telling me like good luck. Oh, from Animal Crossing, Isabella.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's
Or
Sports Day.
Dragon
You see the
Age.
background there? Sports Day.
Sports Day.
I love it. Oh, creator and Sports Day. This is Rose. Oh, we're very anime. A familiar, jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
Gore, Eddie High.
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's a mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late.
So we're at the high school? Okay.
Jeez, we're on shift
Holy
together.
voice.
You promised.
So the time keeps ticking. I wonder what happens if I just walked away for 2 hours and this clocks are going up.
Oh my god, please
It's a
don't
great
tell me
touch
you
though. I love that
forgot.
this
Yeah.
Planning on leaving me to check this place
take my promises seriously.
I'd like to
Why
believe
is-
that. So hurry up and get here. This
Why
place
is she at the high
huge.
school?
A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since.
Maybe I'm a
forever,
teenage
but
realtor.
Beautiful nonetheless.
Teenage realtor.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
We all wish we could live in a
Oh,
place like
It really
this.
takes
We
my
all wish we
breath
could live in a
away.
haunted mansion.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. And
No,
even if they
birds
are,
aren't
which
real.
They are
That's
not,
yes.
They can't do anything. They're nothing
Because
but
they're
spirits.
ghosts.
Yeah.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
I don't hate the voice acting yet. Like it seems like
Yeah.
they're giving it like a decent emotional read. It's not too flat.
Yeah.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead
So we are
body stuffed
teenage
in a sofa.
realtors.
Oh,
And
sweet.
I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
Actually, a lot of
That was
teachers
one
are
time,
also
Isabella.
realtors.
Listen
I wouldn't be
up.
surprised.
Yeah,
Wait,
because
just
it's
get
you know,
here
they have the
ASAP,
summer to.
please. I'm getting
The realtor.
bored being here on my own.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay.
Also,
see you.
we don't pay our
Bye.
teachers enough.
Yeah. He hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
I look up my phone to see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look.
Who is this?
It's gotta be one of her
Like,
students.
Oh, that?
Why is
it's
there
just Rose.
So I would call the person wearing roses on her dress Rose, not call her Becca. That's
Yeah.
just me.
The one who trained you.
Whoa, did she just... Did you see that?
There was some animation, yeah, the skirt and everything.
No, I meant this region here.
I mean, she
You're working together again? Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Hold on. Is this
Hello?
the same mansion you've been telling everyone about?
Hold on, I gotta just double check. Oh, there's QuickTime events. Difficult.
oh,
Okay, there's.
sweet.
Oh, no, I just saw the names. I don't.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not one of those games where you have a slider for that functionality.
Didn't you
Oh,
just
it's just
say
gonna
how it
be-
just
Gonna
gave
bounce how
you
it's gonna
creeps?
bounce.
You actually went there, and you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her.
Her mouth is animated when the person on the screen
Yeah.
talks.
Besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
So, I have to ask you.
I have to assume Becca is not a.
What's so funny?
I hope so.
Nothing. It's just that I didn't
I-
expect you to say
Do you
that.
think this is 2D art?
You, it sounds so
or 3D art?
out of character.
Hmm.
I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out ever
Stop!
since you got
Stop staring. Her eyes are up there.
I
Celebrating
honestly
No
thought
Bra
you'd back
Day.
out.
It's a little late.
Well, you don't know when this game was made.
Not all
Yeah.
the
Actually, let me
time.
double check.
I could really use a
Whoop.
huge amount of cash right now.
But
and
rolling
this
this
is
mouse
just the
wheel is
fastest way to get. Not all the time.
2017.
I could listen to
Okay.
this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
All
They
right, I
never give
feel like
bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
Money will make life easier. Good message. I like this game
Yeah.
already.
They're desperate.
Yeah.
I'm desperate. It's perfect.
I feel like they're kind of belaboring.
You
Like-
know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
I need some help here. Where are their accents from?
One of them is
Russian.
definitely like a
we can
British.
always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I have to hit myself in groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can always tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca,
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Crosses her arms
Who
and
is-
grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers. Okay, so she's another teacher then.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you
No
keep
one has
it.
ended up in the hospital of eating too much pot noodle, okay?
Well,
All right,
it is
first
pretty
choice,
faulty.
MPG. This is all on you.
You're not my mom.
There we go. Oh, we got an achievement.
Oh,
Oh, I missed that. Hold on. I press once together and close my eyes, but I'm not sure how I should feel whether she goes on her mother hen mode. Branching tree.
uh-oh.
Oh, I don't want to see the spoilers. That's cool.
Yeah.
Relationship. Oh, we had a minus from where we started.
Uh-oh.
So now, hold on. I gotta look here. Can I? Does it automatically let us go back here? No,
So-
these will just replay these here, right?
Yeah.
So it was not gonna let me like change my answer. Okay. It means well, but I'm glad someone's looking out for me, but especially when I found living on their side of the globe. But Becca's bossy attitude can be such a pain at times. She's more overbearing than Mama. That's the way of saying it.
Okay.
And that always says a lot.
You're not my mom.
Oh, we haven't even said the line yet.
I didn't
Yes.
say I am.
Nope, but you're acting like one. You don't need to boss me around all the time.
You gives me completely unimpressed. I don't. Do you feel? I don't. Immediately, I brace myself for another round of reprimands from her.
I'm not bossing you around. I'm just telling you to at least mind what you're eating. Remember what happened last year?
No, I don't.
You ended up
Oh.
bedridden for 2 weeks after
2
eating
weeks?
something bad, and I ended up having to listen to you cry about how those absences would take a huge chunk out of your paycheck. Do you want that to happen again?
I almost died from eating hot noodle.
Ramen
No,
noodles.
Mom.
No, Mom. Only a loud frustrated sigh comes over while she pinches the bridge of her nose, likely to ease the headache starting to form. Bite my lip to keep myself from laughing out loud at the image she makes, expecting her to say more. When at last she looks up, she's simply carrying a resigned expression on her face.
I'm serious.
Not my mom, Rebecca.
So that not my mime choice, I think, looks like it's carried through multiple lines, which is very rare for a
Yeah.
visual novel. Usually just like do one thing and then close the diamond immediately.
Maria Isabella
Yeah.
Grace.
Oh, that's
I shut my mouth after that. Although I know she's not really angry, I don't want to push it. An angry Beck isn't someone I like to cross paths with in my lifetime. I've seen it happen and it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I'll stop.
I grumble, but she doesn't seem to care much. I'm going with 2D art. That's my
Yeah.
final call, but it's definitely highly. Their paper dolls are highly stitched together.
yeah. I think
Good.
these they're belaboring
If
this
you need
intro. They're
anything, tell me, and I'll help in any way I can.
I mean they need to get
You
across the
don't
point
have to do
of
this alone.
Mhm.
Thanks, Becca.
Well,
You're
I have to be
real
down on my
terrible.
luck.
Appreciate it, but
It has
you
something that
don't
has to
need
justify a
baby.
bad decision.
You've
uh-huh.
been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime.
dedicating a lot of
And before you
time
ask
to
again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
This was tagged on Steam as horror visual novel Choices Matter, and I'm seeing that already.
And
yeah.
I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. Nothing to do with pride. It's simply, I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for worse just because of few unpaid debts. Yep, she ain't wrong.
Yep, that is
Yeah.
smart.
I don't want something that happened to me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small things, petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements, while she takes a quick glance at something behind me, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute.
Okay, so we may not be a teacher. We're just visiting a
We
teacher.
can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
The sm-
No, no. Yeah.
With the small,
So she has
Go ahead.
I was gonna say if it's lunch is over, so either this woman is like she's a half day teacher or yeah, like something brought her to this
Yeah.
school. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh no, for someone who makes a habit of worrying other people, Becca sure forgets to take care of herself.
Hey,
Assumption.
you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
What?
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me.
I'm as bouncy as ever.
I'll
Why
just
not?
drink some medicine and I'll be
I'm
right
just-
as rain.
she's-
I don't know. This could be 3D art. Like, there's just something about like the seams and the shadings on some of these.
Yeah.
This is definitely an engine I've seen before. Like I've seen this engine before, and I don't want to be too explicit, but like this part of the engine is something that is very built.
That's yes.
She let the
she is
resident doctor
built.
prescribe. Look who's being stubborn
We
now.
shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby.
What's the worst that can happen? I get all my students sick?
Yeah, I get
For
all my
now, just
students
go
sick.
to
So like,
work and stop making that
you know, I
rose
don't
go
want to
away
be the
for
prude
you.
about like if you had,
I'll
you know,
call
as a
if I still feel
teenager,
bad.
if
And you
your
can come pick me up if it makes you feel
teacher
any
was
better.
that bouncy, like.
She wasn't-
I can see a lot of teenage boys not necessarily paying attention to
Oh, it's just
the
Dayquil.
lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks at warily when placed in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have.
All right.
Look, I get what you're saying, but like, as a person who was a teenage boy, and there are a lot of
Yeah.
distractions one way or the other. Most people were trying to sneak playing Snake on their phone. Then
Yeah. True.
don't forget the doctor said, "Drink this on time." He was talking about.
I'll see you later,
Whiskey.
okay?
Yeah.
There's a amused gleam in her eyes and shifts to back.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Oh God.
Before I can retort, she gets another look at the clock. Take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and this short visit. With a small wave ahead, leave her alone to classroom and her thoughts.
So maybe she just went there to check up on her friend.
Yeah. Sleepy Sheep Inn. Sir Antiques. Mrs. Flowers. Czar Bucks.
Starbucks.
I like that. Hail passing taxi taking the property as soon as they leave the school grounds. The mansion is some way out of the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Luxembourg City. Okay, so we're in Luxembourg. Knows of it, including every bit.
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. Sorry. Oh, the little birds
Not
flew by.
Luxembourg. This is a fantasy. No actual Luxembourgs were harmed in the making of this.
Mhm. Okay, so the house has been recently renovated, so we shouldn't. Maybe we will miss those mini games of us decorating the house.
Yeah.
The place we allowed her to sell. Get a glimpse of the countryside.
Nice pergo flooring.
Yeah. Review the mansion's documents. All right. Go over them again. Life goes away, messing things up. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. Pick it up without looking, neatly tucking between my ear and my shoulder. Probably just Rose again anyway.
Rose?
Ooh.
Gosh.
He is very anime. That voice.
Mhm.
Bingo.
Hey,
Hey, baby.
what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
Oh, baby, I'm still cool every evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Oh, we're doing Zach and Ash.
Yeah, he
Nice.
even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
Oh.
No, don't
Well-
worry. I didn't forget.
We're probably doing karaoke.
Cool. I'll
Yeah.
See you later. What time?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way
Did
to
she
visit
say
it
that
now,
right?
Actually.
Jocko Bean?
It's Jacobian. So they're in Scotland?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there
Yeah.
right now, actually.
That was not a
It's,
second take.
On your own?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
You think Ash is our brother?
Shut up.
Ash chuckles and I cannot roll my eye upon hearing it.
I'll see you later.
Oh, look at
You're
that!
done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
You see that?
Yes.
That's pretty clever. They give him a little nickname
Yeah.
for that line.
Whatever. Bye.
Stupid Ash hole. Always tease me. Never seen. Okay, so we can go to relationships. Ashton. No, where is it? It's journal. Journal. Profiles. Ashton. Oh, we don't know him
She's
yet.
Roman Catholic.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So she's a Filipino Roman Catholic.
She is an estate agent.
She's a Gemini.
Oh, good to know. 26. Likes Cinnamon Roll's dog. Police. I was like, police. Oh, police procedural dramas. Comedies and karaoke. So
Teleseries, comedies, karaoke.
I'll show whom's tough. Oh, journal. Still nothing.
Now do we know who Ashton is? Nope.
We reached the mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yet, despite all this, there's nothing to hide. Something is just wrong. Surrounding area is usually silent. Only the rustling leaves can be heard on occasion. Regional. Yeah. While the Aslam village is a few miles away, everyone keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow, it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes the place all more eerie than it has any right to be. It's uncannily Broad daylight. I can't imagine how this place looks at
Are you
night.
planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Oh, taxi driver.
Hello.
The voice when he jumps on my skin. Completely take my eyes away from the house and give the driver's confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal Belatedly, it occurs to me they must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with apologetic look. I expect him to leave as soon as I pay, but there's a hesitant expression on him as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Well, it was
Maybe they
really
just didn't
expensive
like
to
it?
heat.
Yeah, taxes. Heating, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at those windows.
Mhm.
He drives off what he said.
Also, evidently, and we haven't gotten to this yet, but maybe the town is like hella racist.
Yeah, I breathe out heavy sigh, approach the house. After hearing enough, maybe that's like the whole horror story is just like, no, they're just racist. We don't want to live. What do you think?
The house is fine.
Yeah, there's no curse. It's just
Yeah,
the real curse was racism all along.
all along.
I want to get that bonus commission one way or the other. I gotta sell this property. The door is ajar. When I get to it, however, while my own copy, the keys dangle uselessly in my hands. Rose must love to open when she arrives. That's weird. Maybe the only people hear this early, but I've never known her as someone's careless. Okay, there's too much art in this house. Way too much art in this
Yeah.
house. Entering. What
This-
greets me
yeah.
inside leaves me gaping. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antique, searched every nook and cranny and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making this mansion more enticing to the modern day lords and ladies. No matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks soulless as ever, as if it was going to eat you alive.
Oh,
If you ask me,
yeah.
they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. No, that's not how capitalism works. Something's
No.
world left but will never disturbed again.
Rose? Rose?
Oh, a little echo on that, a little reverb on that one. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. I'm here. Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, I like that. Are you getting that on the recording?
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a little 5-second break here and say this game doesn't seem too bad so far.
No, I'm, I wish they had kind of gotten into it sooner and not belabored. I don't know.
Well,
I guess it's like, on the one hand, I want to know who these people are.
yeah.
On the other hand, I feel like they spent a lot of time telling us.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized.
Ooh. Rose has been erased. She's been swallowed whole.
Hmm.
What do you mean has not been recognized? That's a good question. We are just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Right? Huh. No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. You probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. Dial
Yeah,
again.
but then it would just be we can't.
Not been recognized. Please.
No avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? Rose? If you can hear me, please come out. Come out.
They have a lot of reactions. A lot of, not just
Mhm.
one, a lot
Yeah.
of visual analysis and one
They
art.
did,
Come
Yeah,
on,
they did a really
Rose.
good
Isn't
job
it
with the
funny? You know this
assets
place gives
here.
me the creeps.
Just checking. $22 is the price for this.
yeah,
No
it's
answer.
like,
And then this isn't gonna work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Take a couple steps forward. I know something moving above the grand
What the
staircase.
hell? The hell? Rose? Rose? Rose, is that you? Is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine. I'm going.
Okay, that's a
you
lie.
can't open the door.
She's my friend. I can't leave until I know she's all right. Fire number again. Please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally.
Well,
Hello?
Storm Catholic.
Hello?
Not gonna be Rose.
Rose.
You're
I'm
right,
at
she is
the
Roman Catholic.
mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's also heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
Moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down. I'm addict. She's an addict. She's addicted.
Oh no.
Oh, Rose, you've chased the dragon.
What?
Yeah, real estate,
Yeah.
Why?
Crap, we got cut off. Allie? Take the baby,
There.
please.
There's a interloper.
I think he's waking up.
Ah.
With how deep inside the mansion's attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her.
Attics aren't really deep.
But
like,
why is
it's
she
not like-
there?
Attics aren't really a central room. In
Yeah.
fact, you probably get pretty good signal in the attic because you're.
Yeah,
know,
you're up high. Just has to make
Yeah.
me go fetch her from the creepiest place of the room of this place. Is she gonna get back from me being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up there, the sooner it'll be feel better about being here. Carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobbles and mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Good point. I reach the top. The grand hallway greets me. Oh, the windows are open. It branches out to the two
Yeah.
major wings of the mansion, east and west wing. Oh, west wing. That show was.
Yeah.
There are two attics
That
here.
show
One
was
is-
a thing.
that show was a thing. I wasn't like gonna say like that show was. It's got issues.
Yeah.
But there are
a
east-
lot of his
A
stuff
lot,
does.
yeah. But the east of which one has been converted into storage room of sorts. Somehow I find it likely Leslie Rose wandered there by herself. Besides, she never did like going to stuffy storage rooms. Head towards the west wing. The simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens a small room. Another set of steps leading to a second attic. Along the grand staircase, all the stairs, attic are steep and narrow, made of
Well,
old
one
stones.
attic is for storage,
Right.
And one attic is
Party's
is
up. It's the
for,
party attic.
Well, no, I was gonna say for your insane first wife, who you lock in the attic. So
Right, you have
go
your
and
mother-in-law
chase the
suite, and you have
governess.
your
Yeah.
disgraced
Yeah.
consumption wife in the other one.
Right, exactly.
Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. How old this place is, and no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passageway up. Why didn't they bother to add one here when they renovated? Escapes me. Jeez, they did it to the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Well, this can't be good. It looks exactly as it did last time I've been here. Full of dust, worn out, and
This is
day by
exactly
time.
where I would expect to see a disgraced, insane first wife that you have to lock in the attic because you
Yeah.
gotta marry that governess.
Ah, odd. I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Cleanliness is my least concern right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not
So
here.
this is why it's not a hog.
Yes. Because otherwise we'd be like, oh, gotta clean this up.
Yeah, I gotta clean this up.
Did I dream when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No. It could have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay awake and alert. And I'm sure she said she's here. Oh man, I'm sure she said she's here. Is this a prank? Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got her. Ugh, shut up, Brain. Thank you. You're not helping. Shut up, Brain. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? Go.
No.
The hell was that? That's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. Must have angered the spirits living here. I know disturbing the mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But no one listened. But be effing realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. No, her beliefs are Roman Catholic. This journal says so.
Yeah.
I've always tried to be a model employee, but not this time, no. Turning back for my sake of my own sanity.
Well, they say she's Filipino, so there might be some like
Oh, yeah,
anti-Asian
yeah.
racism going on. Because if it's Jacobite, then like that's Scotland.
Yeah.
Like maybe like there were Jacobites in like the Roman Catholic continental Europe, but like those were basically just people who were like hanging out waiting for Bonnie Prince Charlie to be restored to the throne. So, but either way, I can definitely see if she was Filipino.
Yeah,
of
having
like,
grown up with stuff, yeah. My worries about Rose
grown up with
must have
people
caused me to
who-
miss.
yeah.
There's something on the floor. It looks like.
A letter?
Hey, the game's called The Letter.
Yeah.
Lie on the ground just a couple inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Strange.
Her
don't
head
recall
is
seeing this
way
last
too
time I was
big for her
here.
body.
A few days back, and me and a few other agents went to the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left this in my room since then. Oh my goodness, Cat. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
Why is my head so big?
why is my cat so big?
Oh, kitty. I can't see him.
I
But
couldn't.
Is it
It's Kerbal.
Kerbal?
Yeah.
Hi,
he wanted
Kerbal.
ups. Now he's in my lap.
Yeah.
Couldn't have missed her though. Could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried I'll fall apart unless I touch it. With great care, open it and read what shakes me to my core. Don't ever read anything. If you're in a Lovecraftian horror or anything, don't read things.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Ah!
Ah,
What?
help me.
Oh my god.
Nothing but the words "help me" fill the pages. All of it seeming written with a crimson shaded pen. Or blood.
Or blood.
I gulp.
I
Same
gulp
phrases
blood.
just
No.
go on and on until. Oh,
It's a chain letter.
it's a chain. The chain letter didn't fit, so they had to. Or else.
List of 5 people, or else. Or else what?
Good question.
Or else what?
Good question.
What?
Quickly as I can, I scan the back paper to peek in the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. There's nothing.
Oh, please, no.
My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly
All right,
getting
can
colder.
I ask a logistical question
Yes.
about the demands of this letter?
You photocopy it.
How- But then you lose the cool blood effect.
Oh, maybe you have to rewrite. I don't know. How would
have
you
to
how would
rewrite
you
it?
complete
If
this
you have to
task?
rewrite
Yeah.
it- Yeah, like how do you complete this by sending this to 5 people?
You invite
You,
5
like,
people over
give it
for
to
a
them,
party.
and then you ask it back. Like, yeah, there's no way that you can logistically send this chain letter to 5 people.
Yeah. One paper in half, the sight that greets me next is frozen on the spot. Oh.
Ligaments.
Here, blood-soaked
That-
feet enter my... Oh, it's a feet game. Blood-soaked feet
Yeah.
enter my field of view, covered in gaping wounds with skin eaten away, real flesh, bone, and all manner of things isn't meant to be. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet again, won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. All right,
Look up. Let's see.
I need to face it.
Face it.
Whatever,
I'm not
whoever,
sure,
whatever
like-
these people belong to, I need to face it. I'm gonna die. If they're gonna kill me, at least I'll know what my killer looks like. Cold comfort. But with deep breath, I
Yeah.
summon every ounce of courage I've left in me and shift my gaze upward.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. No. Can I just hold on the screen for a while?
Yeah. No, this
New
is
screensaver?
great.
Don't hurt me.
So it's like a combination of the Ring Girl and Jack the Psycho or whatever the
Yeah.
name, the creepypasta.
Without thinking, I scramble towards the door. I will open it, but it won't budge.
Stay away. Go away. Please, Lord. Make it go away.
I'm not the governess.
Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality draws in. I'm locked in. Locked in with that thing.
Let me out. Let me out. Lord, please let me out.
Definitely following that religious vibe.
Yeah.
Slowly approaches me, I wrench the doorknob violently back and forth. Oh,
Oh, you got a quick time. She gonna get you? Oh, I want to see what happens if she gets you.
not on my watch.
All right.
Yes. Door finally swings open, I couldn't be happier. Wasting no time, I leap out the door and don't look back. My feet pound against the floor with the loud, fast beating of my heart. By the time I run past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase, my chest feels so tight, like it's going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope as the sighted exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me, and my shoe slips and I find myself falling. Until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. Should have tied those shoes.
I think it's W. I think it's Rax with a
Oh,
W,
no.
but-
My head grows fuzzy, my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
Go away.
Oh. And is this?
Last thing I see of those feet before all I know is darkness. All about feet.
Yep.
Yo, dang, you got spookies and you got feets?
And jigglies.
And jigglies.
Yeah, like spookies, feet.
The long hold on a dark.
jigglies.
Oh, there we go. Buzz breaks the
Okay.
sound. All right, I'm gonna hit this one.
Huh.
Okay, so I like this a lot here.
Yeah.
Showing you, I think that more games offer this.
Yeah.
Say, hey, these are the common route question. This is the not my mom, so definitely that stuck. Question. Be brave and look up.
Yeah. Be brave, look up, and then
So praying would have gone through another path and gotten us here. This was a quick time
Yeah.
event. If we would have failed, that looks like a dead
was-
path.
yeah, that looks like end of game. Yeah.
I mean, these are all little tiny diamonds, at least from like
Mhm.
some sense. But I'm glad they at least show you.
Yeah.
Okay, these are getting bigger diamonds.
But look, I mean, so chapter 1 is Isabella, and then chapter 2 is Hannah.
Oh,
so Isabella
different
isn't-
characters.
Isabella isn't guaranteed to live.
Yeah. I also
He
like
might be
stories.
taking over for Hannah. Yeah.
I like stories that have multiple protagonists.
Protagonists.
Protochays. I start to rouse? Ruse? Doesn't look right. Rouse. Pulled into consciousness against my own will. I've never felt this tired before. I just want to sleep, but the intense... Man, I just want to sleep. I feel ya, Isabel.
Yeah.
But the insistent buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be comfiest of places, but it doesn't make me any more eager to wake up.
5 more minutes, Becca.
I swat away what's nudging persistently at my side. Come on. I can get to actually minutes today. I promise it won't work. Light hand taps my cheek. Something cold is suddenly being pressed against the back of my head. Icy sensation slowly spread through my area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling.
Brain freeze.
Their audio design is working pretty well.
I was gonna say, like, they're really doing a good job
Yeah.
with the audio design in this game.
The fog
of,
immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice. My eyes snap open. There, looking down at me, is Rose. So
Oh.
this is Rose. Yeah, Rose has the green hair.
Yeah.
Another woman loiters beside her, dressed like Val Helsing, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there's someone else with her. Rose's posture just screams worry, although she's keeping a straight face, or trying at least. I can't help but bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washed over me as soon as I get it, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds, only a mild throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains. A little assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. She hands me an ice pack and gestures to where I suspect a small bump has already formed. The light ache in the area indicates anything.
All right, Isabella, where are we?
The Ermengarde mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
And the date
That's
today?
why.
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
Count. What?
I think count backwards from 15.
Yeah.
14, 13, 12, no, that's wrong. Why are we doing this?
Because you've been on. This is intervention.
She's just checking if your injury
Yeah.
is in any way serious.
She sounds serious.
Yeah.
This time I curiously regard the woman standing next to Rose. It's impossible to overlook her, the way she towers over us. That's...
I mean,
no.
Okay.
And here I thought Rose was already tall. Who is she anywhere? One of the remaining cleaning crew? But with how
Oh man.
Yeah. Primly dressed she is, I don't think I would want to clean in a suit.
you
Expensive
my
suit at that.
mom?
The gloves alone must have already cost a fortune. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us with an almost unreadable expression before finally fixing gaze on me. Can't help but fold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. Maybe far from cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like a supervisor during evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I eyed them both warily, but recite everything she had asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance.
Maybe
Are
you
you
should
all
call
right?
for an ambulance.
Maybe you should
anyway.
still, yeah.
Like,
Desperation soon replaces this dull ache. Memory's a little fuzzy, but the attic and...
There was someone, Rose. In the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews. The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute...
No, not any of those. They're, I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Both Rose and Lady look at me like I've grown another head. Did I say something weird? Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before awkward silence stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. Should I show this troublesome climate or just avoid trouble in general, she advised. Also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me, her hair animated. Her physics.
yeah. There's a little bit of a hair whip going on
Yeah.
there.
She takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes it with much patience she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call.
That's gonna make it hard to sell the house if we don't have cut signal.
Isabella,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask again. Are you really all right? What happened?
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Like this flask or the creepy
Yeah.
painting.
Perhaps it is a concussion.
you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
That's the
You
spirit.
had head trauma.
Wait. Hold your horses, Rose. I can't miss an important sale because of a minor bump of the head. Yes. Work through the concussion, the NFL way.
12 teen.
An extremely minor bump. I've had worse when I was a kid. This is nothing.
Besides, if I leave, you'll
Alright,
have to
that is
shoulder
true.
everything in the open house alone. And in a mansion this big?
There's also the part where I may lose my bonus BRC promise, but that's completely besides the point. Rose gives me a skeptical look when I turn cold compress her and push myself off the floor. I have to use the staircase railing and say to myself, otherwise I feel fine.
See? I'm A-okay.
The two of them exchange worried glances. Rose assumes a contemplative look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation if she says no.
Right, you in.
Smile threatens to slip out of me.
But if I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked.
Considering one of the
Clear as
signs of
day,
a
ma'am.
concussion
Thanks, Rose.
is vomiting and like explosive
insisted.
diarrhea.
Remember what I
Maybe
said?
get her out of the
First sign
house.
Looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a
Yeah.
serious injury for all we know.
Yeah.
Suddenly, a small cough sounds against the walls of the foyer, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking especially to us, her stare making me shrink back to a little on myself. She's really intimidating. Well, she is, but not in the scary negative way. Far from it, actually. Her demeanor simply commands the air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, a younger me would have probably wished to be like her. Our lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me in question. Words get caught in my throat at the sight of it. Rose, as usual, swift to catch my blood.
My sincerest apologies, Mrs.
Miss.
This is.
Miss McCulloch.
Oh.
Marianne McCulloch.
Oh, we are in Scotland.
Yeah. X-Mail. Interior designer, of course. She hands Rose her business
Oh.
card. Whereas interior designer catches my eye before the partner flips it over. Or, oh, probably something interested in the mansion of 17th century influence then. I won't hold it against her, though. Despite her hearsay, I remain uninhabited for years. The mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. After all, with what's to offer, the place could be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCullough, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough.
I
In
am
the
so
meantime,
into
prepare some
Outlander. I just
refreshments for
love
you and
this
the partner
place.
while you're waiting. If you could please.
Thanks. There's no need for it though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Homeowners.
She's a buying agent.
Yeah.
Rose
Okay.
abuse isn't. Rose confession is possible to miss when she glances at me. I return it with an incomplete perplexed look. When I guess I have a judgment, I blurt out the first question comes to mind.
I'm sorry. Homeowners?
Yeah.
Oh. I should get my mouth shut. Flash irritation crosses her face, but instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright? She hired me to handle the interior design for their new home.
Oh, that's newly bought home? Oh, that's the line read?
Yeah.
This is
fine.
the
Yeah.
Ermengarde Mansion, right?
It is.
Oh, so it's already
but-
been bought.
Oh no. She pauses, possibly trying to figure out the right words to fix an awkward situation without offending someone. Suddenly, Rose nudges me with over.
We'll check with our supervisor.
Oh, of course you're going with this Karen option. I want to speak to your
Yeah,
supervisor.
no, we're saying we're gonna check and say like,
Oh, that
are
Marianne
we,
liked that.
okay.
Oh, Marianne must be. Oh, okay, Marianne must be the person. This must be her first name.
Yeah.
She liked that.
All right. Yeah.
Now we've
Where are we on this?
right here. Boop boop.
All right.
Those few minutes give me enough time to clear my head and any nervous and confusion clouding
It
it.
is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
Right.
What do you
That's
mean?
just
Yeah. I almost flinched when she turned to gaze at me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this before. I might screw up at times, but it doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in the 5 years I worked the
The
business.
mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
Be co-agent and I. She nods, seemingly deep in thought after I finished. She appears to be a reasonable person anyway, giving proper explanations she really understood.
I thought something looked odd. Excuse me, I need to call my secretary.
When I
she's
arrived here.
really blowing through these line reads.
I got a question for you about grammar in line reads. When people, not specifically not saying the words here, but like when they say that is supposed to convey education and upbringing and stuff. When the word choice and stuff like that. So when she says my co-agent and me,
that's actually the proper grammar,
isn't it?
Yeah, apparently it's people overcorrect and think that it's my coworker and I.
Oh.
And because they think that's better grammar, but and this is I just apparently this is one of those things like I kind of don't believe it, but evidently it is the proper grammar is.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. So again, maybe I'm wrong. So like.
I don't know. I honestly feel like it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Yeah.
Because
My question is like the writing is intentional. You have to come with a good faith argument and say the writing is intentional. That this is not a grammatical error. Well, sorry, grammatical errors where they don't put a period or something is one thing, but like if their word choice feels awkward, you have to trust in most cases that that's what they meant to say.
Yeah. And I think there's also the argument of like if it's dialogue, then you're gonna have people who use incorrect grammar.
I do all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one does the word talking with proper grammar. They run on sentences. They fragment them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Disaster
that's
averted.
one of those things you see so much with, especially fiction writing, when you've got kind of a narrator. Is that it's fine if people talk and run on sentences in the dialogue, but when you're actually writing when you're writing the prose, when you're writing the scene, you really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Play fast and loose with the rules
There
because it's
seems to be a little
disorienting.
misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here.
Oh.
I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
Certainly. You could stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive.
She's Irish. Not
So
Scottish.
this is. We've been going for close to 50 minutes.
Please get it for me.
What do you feel about this game so far?
And hurry. We still got a few minutes to double check those papers.
Okay, got it.
There's a little bit of belaboring.
It's a slow, but this is the first character. Like if we're going through the story 7 times, hopefully it's faster the next one through.
There's that. I think that my concern is that they're doing a lot of exposition talking and character talking about like how long it took for us to just establish that Isabella is broke and really needs this commission. And that she's got this kind of weird parental relationship with her best friend. Like they just spend so much time like belaboring that I feel like they spend
We just went spooky switch.
Yeah.
Oh, but that was after we left.
But I feel like they spend a lot of time and they don't really get us very far. They're really pedaling in first gear in terms of spending all that energy and not actually getting very far.
With all respect to writers, dialogue is cheap. Like as far as what it takes to get those extra lines into the game, like that's very sitting on an image here and then line after line after line is a good way to get that time on it.
Oh yeah. But I mean that they also had to like pay the voice actors to read those lines
Ladies and
and they were just kind of churning.
I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We'll be taking a tour of the mansion
Hello.
in 2 groups. Please make sure you fill.
Oh, 2 groups are gonna split up the party.
Split
Those
the
who want
party.
to look around the first floor, please follow my partner. I'll be guiding the ones who wish to see the ground floor.
Oh, Brittany.
All right.
First floor and ground floor, not the same thing.
The old ladies who seem daunted at the idea of climbing all those stairs.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Wow.
These are definitely Facebook game faces.
These are the Malfoys.
Yes.
It's so nice to finally meet you. When Chief Inspector Lee mentioned that a famous interior designer is in town, I knew I had to get you.
Your confidence in my skills is very flattering, ma'am.
I'm sure you won't disappoint, Marianne.
I don't like him at all.
Oh, you know each other?
Not at all, ma'am.
You mentioned something about a Marianne on our way here, darling?
God.
Yes, I think I did.
Drown them in the tub.
Yes.
Um,
So the other thing I want to know is if we look at the First up, I like this branching tree. More games should have this. I
Yeah.
said that at the front. But
That is very
if you're gonna
nice.
jump characters, that's fascinating to me, and I just want a little taste. Like
Yeah.
what I would have done is like had a prologue where you start as one character and then do just like that, bam, they're dead right
Yeah.
away, and you're like, oh my goodness, I thought I was investing in this person. You know,
Yeah.
like if we would have gone through the entire prologue where they're like talking about Isabella and how she needs the money and how she needs friends, and then just like pop, she's gone. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, you know, this
Yeah.
is going to really, you know, hook. Right now, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm like, okay, what is Hannah gonna do? What's Zachary? Like, but now I'm not
Yeah.
going to get there. I don't know if they're gonna come back. So like, it seems like it's gonna be a long burn. Again, based
Yeah.
on the fact that we are here, and that's maybe a tenth of the
Not
way.
even. Yeah, that's maybe about. I would put it in the 8th.
And we're going at a recent pace. So like, we'll say like each character
Yeah.
might have a 6-hour story. Like that's a long time to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the they did a good job with the art, it's the One Ring.
Yeah.
They
She thought
did
they
a
were
good job with
brothers.
the
She thought they were
art,
brothers, and turns
the
out they're not.
sound.
They're brother and
Yeah.
sister.
Okay.
Lead the way. Oh, and
But I feel like they do a good job of hooking in
Some of the
that.
furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals, all of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process.
I can't
just
skip
to
because there's
return its
unread
original
text
beauty.
detected.
Yeah.
Even the glass thing. Colorful ones. Oh, I don't know, but you get the idea, I hope.
Stained glass.
Stained glass.
Especially that one, ma'am. It is said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancée of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it. It's a priceless work of art and the most distinctive feature of the mansion.
This glass, yeah.
All right. So.
Isn't this place wonderful, darling? I told you.
And I have to say, the
Total
character
waste of your
art, I
time.
mean, the faces are a little off for me in some
Yeah.
situations. And obviously the
Yeah.
bouncing is weird, but like they have a lot of
Yeah.
incidental animation and a lot of 2D.
Maybe they're
I don't know.
maybe the reason they're
It's a bit
bouncing
too
like that
small.
is that everybody is
I
actually
think it is
dead
just
and their
right.
spirits that are like
Oh.
hovering.
It is splendid, ma'am. But isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet?
Never mind that. It isn't going to be a problem. We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything.
Oh, okay, well,
Stop
sale
taking
done.
notes, though.
Yeah.
I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
Okay.
All right. I like the sound. You know, they're doing a lot with kind of what they have. You know, using really simple sound
Mhm.
editing techniques to great effect. Not
highlight of
really
the
getting
room,
hooked in
however-
with the
Don't say anything
writing.
yet.
Luke Wright. Who wants the wine? Was Luke on our? Yes, Luke was our last character.
Oh,
So at least
the
he knows
last
he survives to chapter 7.
yeah. Or it could be that this is literally like everybody in the same timeline.
Oh, see now that's again. I want to know.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine.
Truly. And the room. How was it built?
The bricks that were used to build the cellar have been carefully picked for the purpose of maintaining and preserving a constant temperature and humidity in the room. It's a good place to keep your private collection in if you have one, sir.
It keeps the corks in good condition.
That's a euphemism.
Oh,
Yeah.
love. Didn't you say before that you wanted to make your own personal vineyard? Perhaps you could start one here.
Personal
You
vineyard.
are going to need space for that, darling.
Scottish wine.
And this isn't big enough.
If
Oh.
it's space you're worried about, sir, the Ermengarde mansion sits on a 46-acre lot. There's plenty of room for it. We were told that the original owners had a horse stable built here before,
Ooh.
too.
All
Who
right.
would go to Scotland to start a winery? Scotland is not known for its wines. It's known for something else.
Mhm.
Not really wine though.
So I mean, this is the question now. You know, we've had 1 or 2 issues of Spooky in 55 minutes. Is this
Yeah.
enough Spooky to be a horror game? Because it's such a slow burn.
It's a very slow burn. I think that I like that they brought the spooky in pretty quickly. But yeah, it's a very slow burn.
Excuse me, everyone? be taking a 15-minute rest here before we visit the first floor. In the meantime, please help yourselves to the refreshments and snacks we've prepared. If anyone has any questions, feel free to approach me. I'd be happy to help
So,
you.
the portrait, the big portrait over the fireplace, is that?
It kind
I
of looks
wonder
like the
if
new
that's
people.
actually-
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of looks like. I'm wondering if that's intentional. The problem I have with
Hello.
anime style is that
Oh, look
it
at
tends to
you.
look really samey.
Having to show a group around a mansion this big must be exhausting.
Not a problem, ma'am. I'm just doing my job.
What a hard worker.
Oh my goodness, so
Anyway.
condescending.
Isabella,
Yeah.
actually. But yes, please, just Hana. Call
Hold
me
on.
Hana.
Hana's the next one. Oh. Okay, so we don't know if this is one person's. No, this has got to be one person's story, right?
Yeah.
And maybe you
Yeah,
bounce
we're like,
around.
can
Like,
you
there's no,
click on-
there's no. Oh, it says chapter.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to ask, how soon are we able to move in?
As soon as your check clears, baby.
Yeah. Right.
Wait, but we haven't even negotiated a price yet, ma'am. We haven't even finished touring the rest of the mansion.
Just take the money, Isabella.
That would
Jesus.
be great
Yeah.
and all.
Seriously. Oh no, we want to continue. I want to continue walking
Oh,
through this
please,
spooky house.
sweetie, don't insult me. Money is not a problem.
We're wealthy.
And
Yeah.
just between you and me, this place is better off with us than with some old lady who'll probably just fill it up with cats.
Floor to ceiling, full of cats.
I
Yeah.
personally don't think that there's anything wrong with having cats here, ma'am Hana. I'm sure there's more than enough space here if you want pets.
What's wrong with cats?
Yeah,
Yeah, good
seriously.
question.
Well, I'm more of a dog person.
Woof.
But you see, this
Yeah.
is going to be a gift to my darling. It's going to be our anniversary.
Oh, she's buying the house as a
soon,
gift?
And it would be so wonderful.
you
if
know.
could- Why, I can even offer something extra if you help us out with the paperwork.
Oh.
We actually have a process
Yes.
for this, ma'am.
Can't just do it on the table.
I don't really
Yeah.
think that would be necessary or appropriate.
And just what are you two lovely ladies talking about here? Leaving me and our lovely interior designer to talk here by ourselves. What would the people think, darling?
Oh, it's just small talk,
Um,
love. I was asking if she could help me with the paperwork.
Are they fighting over which third they want to invite into their?
Yes, there is
marriage?
definitely, if we're gonna swing, we gotta agree on who we're swinging
Yeah. Right, and yeah, it's like, well, I like the interior designer, and she's like, I really
can
like
give
the
you
realtor.
a fact sheet and a form to fill out.
She's a very efficient worker.
with. Yeah.
So
Wonderful.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Marianne, I'd really love to talk to you about those changes. You took some notes earlier.
I did, Mom. But I really hope.
So
Excellent.
I kind of
Hopefully
want to
you
click,
can
click, click,
help
click,
us
click,
out
click
too,
to get to
Isabel.
the next spooky, but I don't know. What do you think?
yeah, I'm
Isabella.
feeling like this is kind of
Right.
played out.
It's Isabella.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think it's a
Yes,
bad
that's
game.
great.
I do
We'll
agree
be
with you that
more than
it's
happy to put in a good
a
word
little
towards it.
slow. I just want to know
Yeah.
how. Let me give it like.
Uh,
I'm just.
Shush, love. Oh, forget about it. You should
Get
have
out.
seen it, Marianne. But I'm sure you'll know what to do with.
I highly doubt it is as bad as you say, ma'am. Nevertheless, you can be assured that nothing of this chain letter sort, of course. It has to
Oh,
always
so
work
he
with a
slipped her the
palette.
letter.
Ah.
I'm quite sure chain.
That's good to hear. See, darling, isn't she?
Oh, you don't.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I would still put it away if I were you. Anyway,
What?
The letter.
Oh
Isabella?
dear.
you're looking.
Oh, I just fucked up the sale, Rose.
Yeah. So the letter. All right. Gotta show
Well,
it to
we
5
have
people.
To show it to 5 more people. So if we show it to Rose, then we only have 1 more person to show it to.
Yeah.
So
Rose, we need to get out.
All right.
Isabella, we've already had a conversation.
And I'm telling you that it's not. I saw something in there.
Oh, we lost a Marianne point.
It's not human at all.
ah,
All right. And timeline. So I do like. Where were we? Wait, this is before. Oh, we must go backwards in
Yeah.
time.
yeah, we're gonna be retreading some things.
Yeah. But it's nice that
Interesting. I
they're
mean, it's
they're.
got great assets. Like the artist.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a very well-made product. There's no doubt about that.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right.
agreed.
Well, let's wrap up, and let's just check here.
Gallery.
These are the achievements I got. D-list horror prop.
Nice.
To watch a trailer. I don't need to watch a trailer.
Ooh. But now we're locked in.
Now we're locked in.
Can't
Oh, I
undo
guess
it.
not. Credits, letter,
All
music
right.
room, art book. Yeah. Well, this has
Yeah,
been
nice.
The Letter, a horror visual novel. I think it's okay. I really like some of the structure and the tech for it. So, I don't know. I think I got it for $1.
That if I had been able to just kind of sit down and drill through it, I would have
Yeah.
really. I think it would have engaged at some point. I was just hoping that it would hook earlier.
Yeah. It's slow. It is no doubt
Yeah.
slow. I just wanted to see like another character switch, but yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.